Good morning, guys. I'm off to China very shortly.
China.
A country painted as a strict communist state, dead set on world domination by any means necessary. But is that just propaganda, or is there truth to it? With YouTube flooded with vloggers showing a utopian side of China, I had to ask, is this real? Well, there's only one way to find out, to go and see for myself. Our journey starts in Macau, where we'll catch a ferry straight into Shenzhen, China. Woman, Zoba. We are underway. It's about an hour from Macau ferry terminal into Shekou, Shenzhen ferry terminal. Very curious to see how the language barrier is going to be. I don't speak any Cantonese, I don't speak any Mandarin at all. This white boy I'm traveling with definitely doesn't know any Chinese at all, so it's going to be funny. We are approaching the ferry terminal here in Shenzhen, but a little bit about Shenzhen whilst we make it in. A bit under 40 years ago now, this place used to be a tiny little fishing village. The only real occupation was fishing and entry point as a border from people traveling from Hong Kong, maybe even Macau, into China, mainland China. But then in 1980, an explosion of domestic and international investment came in, and now it's blown up from 30,000 people over the last 40 years to now over 20 million people. And it's the business, or one of the business hubs. A lot of people doing business with Hong Kong, China, open up in Shenzhen. There we go. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, it smells the same. Even though tourism is opening up, it's still not super tourist friendly. So I've downloaded things like Alipay, WeChat. They're a totally digital society. Some places won't even accept cash. So I've downloaded that. We'll see if it works. So this is the immigration inspection. Looks like it's standard normal airport procedures. We're out. Super simple immigration, under 5 minutes. So I think if you fly, it's the same. You just fill out a little arrival card as you would with most international countries. Staff was super nice. Sometimes immigration, it can be a real pain, but nah, they asked a couple of questions. Have you been here before? Super simple process to get through, and no one here as well. It's probably because we are at the ferry terminal, but no, seamless process. Now, the tricky thing is with Google Maps essentially not working at all. I have an eSIM. I use Airlo, not sponsored or anything, but they have regional SIM. You don't need to buy a SIM card here and essentially just have immediate internet access when we arrive. Now I've got to find a way and catch the metro, the train system, which is apparently one of the best in the world. But we're gonna head to our hotel, and normally I use Google Maps in any other country I've been to and it gives you the exact route. But I think I've got to use Apple Maps here, which is a absolute pain. The functionality of Apple Maps is very average. Looks like we've got to head to Gangxia Station. And there's a couple of options. We can catch, here we go, the green line to Luhu, Airport East every 5 minutes. So I think this looks pretty straightforward. We're just going to see if our Alipay works. I have just exchanged a little bit of cash, so I had some Macau money left over. This is 100 RMB, I believe. Yuan is what they call it as well. We've got the 50 here. This is the 5. Then they've got coins here in China as well. But yeah, you're barely ever going to use this. It's just good in case, for some reason, our Alipay and stuff doesn't work. But we're going to see if it works now. Dino isn't working. His eSIM isn't working. My eSIM is working, so let's see if this works. I think that is confirmed. Put in a little one-time password as well. Oh, it works. Let's go. Alipay simplicity. Look, it's the first meal in China and he gets... What are these? Right, it's good to know that Alipay works though. One big step for David Kai as we enter outside of mainland China. Right there we've got the police. So China is heavily from right here, you're gonna see security cameras absolutely everywhere from my little bit of research when vlogging. But yeah, I think some cities in China have the most security systems in the entire world, so heavily protected. I tell you what though, so far we've only taken one step out. I don't know, but Shenzhen, it's looking green, it's looking lush. I didn't realize that they use so many little scooters. So I think these are actually mainly electric scooters. China is huge on the electric innovation. I think BYD is the main electric cars. I've seen them in Australia, so they're really blowing up. Even Warren Buffett's invested in them. But yeah, heaps of little e-scooters. That's good, because I'll tell you what, maybe because it's Shenzhen, but I was thinking with so many people, maybe so many cars, that the air pollution would be terrible, like maybe at Vietnam level, but it's actually really fresh. It's actually really nice. Look at this truck just washing away all the dirt, spraying everything with water. And they do have zebra crossing here as well, so I'm pretty sure, just like Australia, we can walk across and not get killed. It's good, they're keeping the streets clean, because there is a lot of construction, so there's a little bit of dirt just shearing around. But this is the metro Taizhuan station. I believe we have to use these ticketing machines in order to get a ticket to where we need to go, but thankfully they've got English, so please say, oh no way, huh? I'd like to buy 2 tickets to Taoyuan station. Maybe we'll just select the destination, but it looks like you can use the voice. All right, here we go, So we've got multiple lines. We're going to Taoyuan. Well, we need 2 tickets actually. Touch the screen to enlarge them. Hello, to Taoyuan? Taoyuan, and then Gangsha?
Oh, 港下
Gangsha.
港下是
Gangsha?
2
2, yeah. Alipay. Share. Alipay. And then just scan. Deny. WeChat? I have WeChat. So for some reason Alipay didn't work, but it worked before at the thing, so. Okay. 你好. To Gangsha? Yeah, 2 tickets.
Taiwan.
Taiwan?
Go to Taoyuan.
Taoyuan?
Change line 1 to 港下.
Okay. Share. Thank you. Bye-bye. So it scans your face as well, guys. What the hell? And then scan your card. Oh wow, okay. At least you can still pay with cash, yeah. I don't know why Alipay and WeChat didn't work at that moment, but it works for the vending machine, so it's a little bit odd, but it's alright. Figure it out. So we need to go to 2 stations and then change over. Okay, this is all exactly like Hong Kong. This is amazing. So wherever station you're landing, it tells you where the elevators are, the escalators, the stairs. That's so cool. We've made it to Gangsha station, and then this just goes back into there, and voila. Subway system, metro up there with like modern cities, like it's just perfect, simple to use. Okay, welcome to the Futian district. We're staying in and around here somewhere, but this is like the Futian CBD. Skyrise buildings everywhere. Electric scooters everywhere as well. It's actually nice to be in a city that has spacious roads, to be honest. I always love those screens, but everyone just gets around by bicycles. It's great for the environment, I guess, as well. A little bit of exercise. Right, here we go. A large crossing. I think we might try and get a little bicycle. I think it's easier to get around, but we've got to sort out this Alipay situation. It's a little bit chaotic. I feel just flying through. All right, we finally made it to our hotel. We're staying at the Lux Cabins. Hello, booking, check-in?
Check-in?
Yeah. This place is huge, deceivingly huge. Jesus. You must have one. Okay.
小梅，你这个324也是可以。
加3吗
32。
32，我看一下，你等一下。
谢谢。
Why should we see the difference here?
Yeah. That was pretty funny. little room tour. It's about $190 Australian. Sink on the outside with the mirror. Vanity on the outside, got a little bit of storage room, some robes. Leading into the bathroom. Small but quite nice. Interior design is actually beautiful. Look at that, a little bit of a view whilst you take a little shower. Soap, shampoo, very nice. Huh, even little slippers. We've got the futuristic toilets as well. All the little functions, spray the bum, a little bit of pegging. Very nice. Little twin size bed. These are nice though. These are nice, these are nice. Huge, awesome, pretty clock. Nice little couch, a little sofa, chair. Oh, I like this though, a little tea set. It's very Chinese. We do have a little balcony. I didn't even realize I got a balcony in the joint. Nice. I think they smoke here. We're smelling smoke throughout the corridors, but that's China. They love a good cigarette. This is our view. Not much to see, but that's Shenzhen for ya. Or at least Futian. This is China back in the day, friend. Little TV show. Bombs, shooting, chaos. Look at this. Jesus. Just enjoying some of those little Chinese biscuits. I'm so hungry. Can't wait to get some like authentic Chinese food. I'm turning this on because I want to show you guys this. This is hilarious. Alright, look, cute little cups, etc. We've got some green tea, amazing. We've got some Wui rock tea, amazing. Got some instant coffee. I'm having one now, need a little pick me up. But check this out. We've got a little Durex container. A little bit sticky, I ain't gonna lie. Look at this. China, next level. I don't think this is a love hotel, but that's hilarious. That's so funny. Run into a little bit of a problem, guys. So I don't know if an eSIM is actually worth getting. Trying to connect to the Wi-Fi at the hotel there, you actually need a number, and like you'd use it through WeChat, so that's a little bit annoying. And I do have WeChat. I set up my Australian number back in Australia before I came here, but I don't have the SIM card in it, and I don't have data roaming for it. And Dino's eSIM just absolutely not working at all, so we're gonna have to go into 7-Eleven and just get a little SIM card, so at least we have a number we can use WeChat properly. So on that side, as a tourist, not too easy. Here we go, 7-Eleven. Let's see what a little Chinese 7-Eleven looks like, guys. SIM card? Phone? SIM card? Yeah. Alright, here we go.
No.
No? Okay. Alright. Maybe China's not going to be as easy as I thought. We've been recommended China Mobile from a lovely receptionist girl.
就是他要
Oh,
你会说中文？我可以跟你说，等一下。
Translate, yeah.
稍等一下，我找个翻译给你翻译一下。
So one thing I knew was going to happen, like, I'm half Chinese, but I grew up Vietnamese, so I knew they were just going to speak Mandarin to me. Main thing that you need, honestly, just to get around is like internet and a mobile number. So I think once we get this sorted, China should be much more of a smoother, smoother transition, smoother traveling. So
就是这个，也就29，对。
okay, taxi, okay, sure. Right, absolute failure. She said something didn't work with the passport, the Australian passport, so she gave us a place to go, but we're going to try and find the China Mobile in actual store. So this is actually turning out to be a bit of a headache. Very annoying. We'll put the SIM card hunt for Dano on the brakes. We just want to explore. I was doing our head-in for like last hour, so we don't want that to be like the first impression of China. But we're going to go and grab some food now. Some very famous like noodle beef soup here in specifically Shenzhen, so I'm keen for that. I haven't eaten all day. I'm starving. I do like the fact that it's basically just parks in between. I know that Shenzhen's quite famous for parks. They've got many in and around the city here. It is a good balance between these sky-rise buildings and a little bit of fresh air. We're gonna head into this mall for some food, but the camera is on because look at the bunda. The bunda. Well, like yet. I don't know what this is supposed to portray. She is shopping. I love China so far. Look at this guy. He's got the e-scooter and he's got his own umbrella set up. protecting him from the heat. I love that. This one? Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice. Cheers. This is it, guys. Hot pot restaurant. Yeah. Okay. Okay, QR code. Waiter. Okay. Cheers. This is the restaurant. This is Baheli. Again, everything is digital. It takes a little bit of getting used to, I'll be honest. And that was by far the longest ordering process of my entire life. But you know, coming to China, I expected that. Everything is basically in Mandarin, so it just takes a little bit of effort. Google translating. Ooh, here we go. I've got the beef bone broth, essentially. Service is great though. Everyone has been super just like warm, welcoming, like they're patient, happy to help out bloody tourists that can't speak their own language. But this is looking good. Ooh. Got the fried bean curd, bamboo shoots, and mixed veg mushrooms. Here we go, a little bit of a sauce tray going on as well. Very similar to Hai Di Lao, or like most hot pot places in Australia as well. It's pretty similar. A little bit of garlic, definitely a little bit of spring onions, a bit of the chili as well for sure. Just a little bit. I want to say this is the peanut satay that we get back in Australia as well, so we'll go with that. I hope that's the case. Soy sauce? Okay. Cheers. They're so nice. She's like, have some soy sauce as well. Ooh. Okay. Thank you. Let's go with this. They're so nice. They're like just hoarding around, making sure that we're all taken care of. So that's real nice. But this is what we got. We've got the double meat platter. I made this sauce, which is elite. But then later came up. She's like, "Hey, do you want me to make you in Google Translate? Do you want me to make you a better sauce?" So she made us this little oyster sauce one, which is nice. I still think mine's better. She's gonna try mine. Top class service. In Australia, you gotta do it yourself. Okay. Yeah, she said 10-15 seconds before. Yeah, medium rare. Ah, I like that. Okay, sure. Alright, that's so good. Alright, and it's ready. Okay, the hoisin sauce. She says to dip it in this one. Yo. How tender is that meat, bro? I think this might be the most tender cut of sliced beef I've ever had. I'm not lying. Never do that. This is my concoction though. Oh yeah, mine's way better. Chucking in some of these. Fried bean curd. Some mushrooms. Not too sure what this is. All goes in, my friends. Some cabbage as well. Now guys, we've got this second batch of beef. I just had a bite. I don't know how they get the beef this tender. Juicy, fatty. It's the best beef I've had with hot pot ever. And it's some good restaurants in Australia. It's Chinese like Hai Di Lao and other stuff, but you see why this place is really highly reviewed. Service 10 out of 10 as well. They keep coming back and cooking the meat for us. Absolutely demolished, guys. That was delicious. Top 3 hot pots I've ever had in my life. Like, no joke. What's the price?
Alipay 还是 WeChat?
Alipay. Yeah. 228. Oh, they're scanned, yeah. I connected. Mine was Bank of Melbourne.
Do you have to do the code?
Mine has email. Yeah. I'll put it on mine. Thank you, thank you. That was amazing, guys. Honestly, where we're staying is essentially the Futian CBD, so it's like the main business district. That's why I've got all these fancy sky-rise buildings, and I believe you've got the Four Seasons Hotel. But just that, look at that. China is crazy. The guards are shining down on the Chinese. I believe that's Ping An Financial Center, though, one of the largest towers in the world. We're just gonna go explore the CBD, see what the nightlife is. Besides some issues with payment, SIM cards, honestly everything else has been great. And the fact that you sort of watch 24/7, but like there's cameras everywhere, like literally. But that's not too bad. Like the western sides get all pumped up and amped up about cameras everywhere, but if you're using like Face ID on your iPhone, government already knows who the hell you are, so it's not that big of a deal. At least it seems like they're a little bit honest, that they just use it for everything, like payment systems, Wi-Fi, whatever. We're on the train, we're heading to OCT Harbour, but this little girl behind me, she took a photo of me and Dino and gave us one of these. The memories are so cute. No consent given, but very cute. Just made it out to the area of Hongshuan. We're gonna head to Shenzhen Bay Park, which is like the iconic skyline of Shenzhen. But there's a lot of construction going on in Shenzhen. I feel like they've opened up tourism at a point where it feels like China had a project. I know for a fact that like 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, China was going for a very, very rough period. And in the last 20 years, they've just exploded. Business has taken off, everything, innovation has taken off. And it feels like tourism is opening, and they're hoping or they're expecting to get a lot of tourists in the next 2 to 3 years. That's why they're just really expanding. I know this is just Shenzhen. It's a little taste of like the mega cities here in China. It's not the whole view of China, but so far it's quite nice. I do like they still got the old school Chinese culture, Asian culture, sitting down, having some tea. But check this out, look at the amount of cameras here. We've got two, a mega camera there, and then another two there as well. I've just realized that with the little e-bikes and scooters and bicycles, you can just literally drive them where the people walk. I think you're supposed to, like, you're simply not allowed to drive them on the main roads with all the cars and stuff, so they take the bridges and stuff as well, which is pretty cool. What's going on over here? That's people taking photos. We've got the Popo over here as well. So now you can just ride your bike, park your little scooter. So like they're setting up some in here. Spying on the US. The sunset is actually looking quite beautiful. We do have like some street food vendors here as well, ice creams. That's a huge coconut, Jesus. Oh, we've got the iconic little chestnuts, sweet potato as well. Any Chinatown you go to, you see that. What is that noise? I guess this is where all the bikes, scooters ride on up. I feel like it's similar to Vietnam, like everyone just comes out in the evening. I haven't seen anyone that's really fat or obese. It seems like everyone's relatively healthy here. We've got Unks going for a little bit of a run. It's quite nice. Not a beach, but can head down and just chill out, enjoy the water, the breeze. Oh wow. This side's incredible. It's very scenic.
信号不好，哪个地方下？
Okay. Cheers. Alrighty guys, that was our TD driver. We took a little DD from Shenzhen Bay Park. Very cheap, 10-minute ride for 15 yuan. 10 minutes in Australia is like 15 Australian dollars normally, something ridiculous. But we're at Coastal City Shopping Mall, and China is known for shopping, so this is one of the better ones here in Shenzhen. So we're gonna go and check out maybe the outside first. This is China at night. I've seen the bright lights everywhere. Oh wow. They've got this like little vortex thing going on here. It's like so unnecessary. China has just got the billions of dollars out. They just want to make everything sort of aesthetic. First day in China so far, I'll be honest. I didn't know what I was expecting. Obviously, you know, the old stories and rumors, or obviously facts as well about China, mainly being like a super communist dictatorship. Maybe that's one that's really crazy propaganda from the Western media. Maybe these days at least, because maybe just Shenzhen, but everyone seems healthy, young, quite happy as well. Just out and about, relaxing, enjoying. We're here on a Monday night as well. So many people out, just enjoying themselves. The nightlife is real. Street food, basically at every little store. Monday night, guys. Man's out here trying to earn a buck. No idea what he's singing, but it's quite melody already. Oh guys, check this out, huh? The boss is very busy. You can take whatever you want to drink, and then you just scan the, I think it's Alipay. Living in the future, China. But now the only thing is I have no idea what these are. Like it's a little bit of mung bean. It's like it's soy milk. Maybe it's a matcha pandan. I think I might go for this one. $8. Nectar Cantonese dessert, our bestseller. Right, let's grab one of these. One of these, all right. So that, and then we just scan good old Alipay. Hopefully this works. Oh, that's so easy. Then you just enter in how much it is. Confirm purchase. Put in my PIN. There is work. You just here to stock stuff, but self-service is amazing. And it's done. Help yourself to a little straw as well. It even says they're conscious payments. So a lot of like countries in Asia, Japan, it seems like China as well now, that it's all really it's like an honest system. Plus there's like 1,000 security cameras around here, so you probably get, no, I don't think they're that bad anymore. Let's try this, eh? Nectar, it said, bestseller. Oh yeah. Little tapioca pearls at the bottom, jelly. The final thoughts about China. China. You have any thoughts about China first, man?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good. Apart from the SIM issue, it's all been good, yeah.
Any perceived like things coming in?
No, not really.
No?
Food's really good. Food is top tier.
One thing though, if you are like white, you're gonna get a bunch of looks. Dino's had a few looks from like everyone. They're not used to tourism yet. They're not used to seeing the Guaylos yet. Honestly, first day, first impression so far, one of the best countries I've ever visited. The David Kai channel will return after a word from our sponsor.
我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是《速度与激情》中比冰淇淋《速度与激情》《速度与激情》中我最喜欢，所以现在是音乐时间。
Food's been great, transportation amazing. I'm used to like very obnoxious Chinese in Melbourne, but everyone here has been absolutely kind, like everyone's helped and everything. But I'm keen to explore more other places. This is Shenzhen, like a mega city, first tier city, so I'm keen to explore the rest in the next 15 days. So hope you guys enjoyed it.